Hi there. Today I'm going to be talking about using Pages on the iPad. Pages is a great app for word processing. It's pretty similar to ones that people are familiar with, like Microsoft Word, and it's a really nice app. So let's go ahead and open up Pages. You're going to notice that Pages automatically opens up to the last document that was used, unless it was closed. So that's why this one opened up. This was actually an assignment that I posted on my website, opened up, and then the iPad encourages you to then open it up in Pages. So as a teacher, you can think about the possibilities there, that you could post an assignment, have students open it in Pages, and then actually fill it out. We're going to talk about creating a new document today, though, but I just wanted you to be aware that that possibility was an option. What I just did there is I clicked on Documents in the top left-hand corner. That brought me back to all the documents I currently have saved in Pages. The first thing I'm going to talk about is creating a folder. Obviously, your students are going to have multiple classes or multiple categories that they're working on. So if I want to create folders for each category as a teacher or as a student, I'll show you how to do that. If I hold a document for a while, they start to wiggle. If I grab that document and place it over another document, it will automatically create a folder. It'll let me name it, so maybe I want to keep all my math assignments in this folder. And then in the top right hand corner, I'm going to hit done. And now we have a math folder. If I want to delete some documents, I do the same thing. I hold them till they wiggle, select the assignment that I want to delete, and then hit the trash can to delete that document. All right, creating a new document. I'm going to do that by, in the top left-hand corner, hitting the plus sign and hitting Create Document. It's going to give me multiple options for the types of documents that I can do. Anything from just a blank document to letters or poster outlines. We're just going to go with a blank document. And then from here, it's pretty basic. Some of the options that you can do, obviously you can type text. Okay, you're not going to see a lot of the really advanced settings that you might see in other types of word processors. This is kind of a scaled down version of a word processor, so you're going to notice you have things like your, your tab that you can move around by holding. If you select the text that you have written, you can change the font. By clicking the number, you can change the size, bolding, italicizing, underlining, changing the alignment. All of those types of things are available to you, but there's not, anything too crazy. In the top right-hand corner, if I hit the plus button, I can take photos from my camera roll. So if I saved a photo from the internet, or if I took a photo, I can insert that. So let's take a picture here of our teachers working hard, and then of course I can move that around and resize it by grabbing the corners. So that's a nice option as well in Pages. Finally, if I click on the paintbrush, I can change different arrangements. And if I click on text, I can also adjust my font from that setting as well, the paintbrush. So those are just a few of the options available to you. I'm going to go back to that plus button where I added the picture and also point out that a few things you can add are tables, charts, and shapes. So like I said, nothing too fancy, but those are some of the basic options you have available to you in Pages. All right, now let's talk about how I would turn Pages in as a teacher. If I go back to Documents, the first thing you're going to want to ask your students to do is to rename the document. As a teacher, you're going to get multiple documents being turned in, and if you can create naming conventions for students, that's going to help a lot. What we're suggesting is if I hold the name of that document, I'm going to show you that one more time. If I click on and hold the name of that document and then let go, I can rename the document. Here's what the district is suggesting. If you have multiple classes, the first thing you should do is write the hour. So we're just going to write a 5, pretending the student is from hour 5. And then we're going to go with their last name, comma their first name. And then also at the end, if you want to, as a teacher, you can request that students add the name of the assignment. So maybe we're just going to call this paragraph You can create a shorter name for the assignment so it's easier for kids. We'll just use that as an example though. When I hit done, it will have changed the name of that document. The reason we want to do that before students turn their assignment in is so that as a teacher I can auto sort all those assignments. If I'm getting 50 pages that just say blank 1, that's going to make it a little difficult. If I get students to name their documents by the hour, last name, first name, I can put them in the same order they are in the gradebook. All the 5s will be together and in alphabetical order by last name. All right, now that we've had students rename that document, let's talk about how they're going to turn it in. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is open that document back up. We're going to hit the wrench in the top right-hand corner. There's a few different ways that you can turn this in. I'm going to show you 2 of the easiest. So we're going to click on Share and Print. First way is to have students email you that document. They should already have their MyPanthers account set up on their iPad so they can email you. If they don't, there's a video for that too. But you can choose any format that you'd like them to email you in. If you want to write comments on theirs and then send it back to them, you're probably going to want to do a Word document. And then we're just going to enter the teacher's email address, the email address that you're having your students send you to, and then hit send. So that's one way to have students turn in a Pages assignment. The second is, if we go back to the wrench, you also have the option to go into Share and Print and open in another app. For this one, we're going to want to choose Word for the particular app that we're going to open it in, because if we choose Pages, it won't recognize it. We're going to choose the app we want to open it in, and we have the option to have kids open their assignment in Google Drive, which is kind of cool. They're going to hit upload. What Google Drive is it is MyPanthers Google Docs. It's the app for Google Docs on the iPad. It's a free app. Students can log into it with their MyPanther username and password, and then they can upload assignments from Pages. If we go into uploads, we'll see that that assignment did indeed get uploaded into MyPanthers. If we hit the arrow next to it, we can then, in the top right-hand corner, share that assignment with teachers. So if students enter your MyPanthers email address, they can have you added to that document, and at that time you can then go into your MyPanthers Google Docs and you can view that student's assignment. Alright, so that is Pages. That is how you work with Pages, how students would turn into you from Pages, and I hope you found this helpful. Thanks.